Kia ora everyone, I'm Donna Louise and thanks so much for being here. I have a very special video for you all today. It's a puzzle along with fellow Battle of the YouTube puzzlers Jeanette and Vicky. So Jeanette and her puzzles, Vicky makes and builds and we received gifts from Wrebbit3D. So thank you so much to them. They sent us each 2 boxes from their Diagon collection from Harry Potter. Now, I got Gringotts Bank as well as Ollivander's Wand Shop and Scribblus. So this actually has like 2 buildings connected. Now, I know there are 4 more sets in this collection. Let me read them out to you. I honestly don't remember which ones Jeanette got and which ones Vicky got. So there's also another double like building set, Madame Malkin's and Florian Forticus's Ice Cream. There's also Weasley's Wizard Wheezes and the Daily Prophet. That's another double set. And then the last double set is Quality Quidditch Supplies and Slug and Jiggers. Oh, and then finally, Borgin and Burke's. That one, I believe, is the newest one that was just released. I don't remember which one Jeanette or Vicky got, so you'll have to watch their videos as well. If you're watching now during the premieres, thank you for being here and chatting with us, but I'll leave links to their videos in the description below so you can go watch them after the fact. And if you want to puzzle along with us and get your own copies, I'll leave links to Wrebbit3D's website, their social media, links specifically to this collection and how you can get yourself copies and buy them as well. And with Christmas coming up, you never know, they might make great gifts for the Harry Potter Jigsaw puzzler fan that you know. I'm told that this collection is modular, meaning that you can combine any 2, 3, 4 buildings in any which way you want to kind of customize your own Diagon Alley. So once I have these 2 built, I'll, experiment and play around to see exactly what that means. I don't know if they just can sit side by side or if they physically connect, but we'll look into that a bit more once I have them both built. I want to build Gringotts Bank first. I just love the dragon, so I'll open this box up first, and I'll also change my camera angle to make it a bit more top-down angled view so you have a better view of the pieces and what's inside. Again, I want to thank Wrebbit3D for gifting us these puzzles, and to Jeanette and Vicky for always wanting to collaborate with me. I really do appreciate it. It was Jeanette who reached out to Wrebbit3D and organized this puzzle along, so thanks so much to her. So let's just open it up and get to puzzling. By the way, in case I haven't said before, this one is 300 pieces. Gringotts Bank. I forget how many pieces is the other one. I think it's a little less at like 200, let's see, it's on the back here, 295 pieces. So it's nearly the same amount of pieces. One thing that I like is that the box is not wrapped in plastic. It just has the little sticky tabs on the sides here. Which I appreciate the minimal plastic as I struggle to get the sticky tab off. Oh, this is okay. Oh my goodness. Really? Seriously? Wow, now the sticky tabs work. Make sure that they are not going to. Oh my god, seriously. I'm not going to have a lot of fine. Oh my god, that. Oh, I just tried the box. Okay, that's on the actually. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Very good sticky tabs. I ruined the box. Oh, I know. That's on me. Okay, I hope I can do this. I'm a little bit nervous. By the way, on the box, what does it say? Anything of interest? It just says 300 foam back puzzle pieces. Oh, okay. Plus 5 cardboard accessories and instruction booklet. Okay, good. That's specific to this one, Gringotts Bank. Let's see. Made in Canada. Oh, I love that. Let's see what's inside. Okay, what do we have here? We have a little advertisement. Oh, that's the big Hogwarts castle. And on the back, it shows their other 3D puzzles from the Harry Potter series. And then, ooh, look, instructions. We'll look at that in a minute. Oh, so the dragon is more of a cardboard cutout than the foam. Oh, look at that's a lot of pieces. How come that doesn't feel like, that feels a lot more than 300 pieces? Little overwhelmed, that's okay, I'll be good. Look, I'm gonna tell you right here, right now, if some pieces are connected, I think I'm gonna leave them connected. Okay, so for this one, the dragon is a cardboard cutout. We'll probably leave the dragon till the end, I'm assuming. And what do I do? No, leave the pieces in the box for a minute. Let's look at this booklet. Okay, how to do my 3D puzzle. There's right away a QR code. If you scan the QR code, it says interactive color instructions and tools. Okay, so I wonder if this is, okay, this looks like a simpler, because it's not in color. And so you can't really see the image. You can't see what the design is. And I do believe on the full box here, there's not like a full image. Like it's very small there, but that's hard to see. There's some details on the back of the box, but it's not up close. So what's interesting, I bet there's like a level that if you follow this, maybe for more advanced puzzlers who have done quite a few of their puzzles, or if you get stuck, use that QR code, interactive color instructions and tools. Okay, it says 1, sort and group your puzzle pieces by color, shape, image, detail, kind of like you would any puzzle. Be sure to put aside pieces with red dots. Oh, okay, like these pieces. They are not part of the actual 3D puzzle. Oh, I wonder when they print and they stamp, they just get stuck. And rather than take the time to separate them all, it's up to you to pull them out. Okay, maybe that makes me feel a lot better, because that means there's not as many pieces in here as I expect. And if you have a piece connected to a piece with red dots, you probably just separate them. So like these two pieces are good and those are not. Gotcha. But keep in mind that some of them need to be punctured. Like this is a piece and there's a little red dot there and I just, gotta pull it out. Okay, that's fine. Or detach from good pieces. Okay, that's easy enough to do. So it says do not trash any red dot pieces until the end of the build so you can double check it just in case you're missing a good piece. Okay, that makes sense. 2, so basically as you go through the pieces, separate those red dot pieces and sort these other pieces. Gotcha. Before going 3D, you must assemble all your pieces into several flat jigsaw puzzles to form sections. Okay. A completed flat section will have pieces with edges that are either straight. Okay, so here's a piece with a straight edge. Okay. Or a curve. So you could have some sort of curve. I don't know, does this puzzle come with a curve? Yeah, maybe the roof line. That might be a bit trickier for me to find a piece with a curve. Well, this is kind of like a curved piece. Okay. Or square cuts, which they call tenons and mortises. So there's 3 types of edge pieces. They may be flat, curved, or have these square prongs that they call tenons and mortises. Okay, so you assemble a bunch of flat pieces, and then with the magic of the tenons and mortises, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly, go 3D step by step. Follow the instructions here online and have fun. And it does say lost pieces, Wrebbit Puzzles can mail any piece or pieces directly to you. And they just have a website there where you can order lost pieces. It's written in English, French, and Spanish. And now the instructions here, so the first page, okay, yeah, there's no picture on the pieces, but it does tell you like the sections you should assemble flat and then to assemble them 3D. I think I'll look at the interactive stuff, but I like that there's a level of difficulty. You can make it easier or more difficult for yourself. Well, then again, I need to go check out the instructions to see how detailed they are. Oh, it's so nice. The pieces are nice and thick. They're sturdy. They don't feel like they would break easily. I mean, handle with some care, but I think, you know, I'm just squishing them and they bounce back. Oh, I'm pleased. There's no funny smell. I don't know why I felt the need to smell, but there's no funny smell. The colors look nice. Matte finish. No gloss. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. I can't wait. I was worried the dragon would be difficult, but it maybe makes sense that they made it cardboard just to make it easier. Okay, let's get to cracking. Let's get to crack-a-lacking and building this little monkey doodad ditty. Woohoo! Okay, so I managed to assemble quite a few things, and I'm not sure if I did this smartly or not, but is smartly even a word? Oh well. Here are all the pieces that don't have a flat edge or square prongs. Here are all the pieces that have like a flat edge. And then here are all the pieces that have square prongs. And I will admit, I'm looking at this and I'm going, oh, I don't know how it all connects. So I connected a few things and maybe I could do a bit more, but I thought, oh, I really want to see what the QR code does. And these, I think I have something messed up there. I'm not sure. And there's some little lanterns. So what I did is I did scan the QR code on my tablet here, and look, it brings you right to the assembly instructions. Hopefully I'm not shaking too badly, but I'm going to come down, and if I click on here, let's see what happens. Okay, it brings me here. Oh, wow, it's like full page instructions. Okay. Oh, and that's what it's supposed to look like, the different sides. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that'll help. That'll definitely help. Oh, look. Okay, that's what I want. Oh, that's very detailed. It says, what does it say? These are the flat sections that you need to assemble. Oh, and then it gives you the instructions to put together. And this is like the instructions that come in the simple booklet. Okay, this is nice. This is really nice. I think I'm going to follow that then. Wrebbit Puzzles Incorporated is a jigsaw puzzle company that specializes in 3D puzzles. They're known for their signature foam-backed puzzle pieces, and they design and manufacture everything from their head office in Montreal, Quebec, and they ship to puzzlers worldwide. I wanted to share with you the origins, or if you wish, the roots of Wrebbit3D Puzz3D from 1991 to 2005. So the invention of 3D puzzles. Paul Galland, who previously worked for 18 years in the music industry, invented the 3D puzzle in Canada in 1991. The foam-backed puzzle pieces are the backbone to the concept. The name of the company comes from the sound that a frog makes, ribbit. Frog was a derogatory term to talk about French-speaking people in general. I personally know this. Growing up, I was too French for some of my English friends. I say that in quotes, you know, kids how they are. Ugh. And then I was too English for some of my French friends. And so, yes, they would call me a French frog, or that's how kids insulted you, I guess, back then. Or for being too English, I was a squarehead. English people were known as squareheads. So yes, frog was a derogatory term to talk about French-speaking people. I don't know if it's still used amongst children these days. Hopefully not. Hopefully we've gone past the 1980s. But anyway, Paul Galland embraced the term, though, and turned what was supposed to be an insult into the symbol of ingenuity and excellent craftsmanship. I love that. Wish I knew that as a kid. The first prototypes were created in a single-car garage. One of the first machines to be used in prototyping the manufacturing process was an old clothes wringer. Interesting. Okay. Monsieur Galland, happy with its concept, patented the invention and founded Wrebbit Incorporated. The puzzles were actually branded and released under Puzz3D. So many of you probably know of Puzz3D and heard of them. And I think people still refer to them as Puzz3D, but they are now known as Wrebbit or Wrebbit3D. The first 3D puzzle created was The Old Mansion. That was the title of it. And it was based on an old manor in downtown Montreal. From 1991 to 2005, close to 300 different 3D jigsaw puzzles were created. These range from world-renowned landmarks and popular licensing like Star Wars, Thomas Kincaid, Cirque du Soleil, as well as original creations. Over 30 million units were sold worldwide as well. And during this time, Wrebbit created the biggest 3D jigsaw puzzles for like stunts and events. Some of them were like a 3D puzzle of the Titanic, of a Formula One car, and of the Orient Express. I really had a lot of fun putting these together. Now, I will admit the Gringotts Bank is a little bit more difficult because of the dome and because, you know, you're trying to bend the pieces. And I think I was being a bit too gentle with them. I probably could have maneuvered them a bit better, but I think I got there in the end. So if you got this for little ones, they might need some help with the dome, but I absolutely loved it. So it's not that difficult in the end. You basically assemble all the flat sections like a 2D puzzle, and then you connect them together to make the 3D effect. And when it comes to being modular, basically what you can do is you can just like arrange the buildings as you wish, side by side. You can be like, oh, I want them to be like this, or, you know, I want them to be like that. You could even like put them back to front. And I like that behind, on the back, you can see the design as well. My only recommendation would be is that, like, for example, the signs just have the design on one side. Now, I understand it would probably be difficult to have them printed on both sides. So for example, like the chimneys, anything that you can see both sides, it would be nice if the chimney design was on the back as well. So maybe they could include like a sticker sheet, and perhaps you could put the stickers on the back side as well. That would be my only comment recommendation. Now, I do believe that the Gringotts Bank here, this box, was their newer maybe design because the instructions are slightly different from the instructions that I got with Ollivander's, and I actually prefer them. It's a little bit bigger, and there's the QR code right there to scan to go to the full instructions, whereas here it just lists the website. So if these are their new instructions in the new leaflet, I really, really like that. It's really good. And yeah, the instructions are really clear. So if you wanted to challenge yourself, you could just use the instructions that come in the leaflet. And I have a feeling the more you did of their puzzles, the more familiar you would be with them. Like now I understand what they mean by the square prongs and how they appear like on the outer edges and how they connect. But I really did enjoy having those colorful, like full instructions with the images. Because you know me, I love the image. So that really, really helped. So I feel you could vary the level of difficulty, whether you look at any instructions, just the paper instructions, or the full online instructions. So that's really nice. I want to thank Wrebbit3D again for gifting us these puzzles. I'll leave links to all their websites, social media in the description below, and how you can get your hands on these puzzles if you want to puzzle along with us. And thanks so much to Vicky and Jeanette for always collaborating with me. We just have the greatest time together. We are working on the next battle of the YouTube puzzlers, so stay tuned for that. But do hope you enjoyed this puzzle along, just something a little bit different. And thank you so much for watching. You know, I really appreciate each and every one of you here. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help. If you're watching live, you'll be redirected to the next video. But if not, go check out the links to Jeanette and Vicky's video in the description below and make sure to go watch those as well. And make sure to give them a big thumbs up and a subscribe. They work so hard on their channels and their videos, and I just think they're amazing women. So let's help their channels grow. So thumbs up, people. They deserve it. And until next time, ciao. Okay, it says 1, sort and group your puzzle pieces. Nah, love. Leave it. Leave it. Okay. Enough. Mama filming. Enough. All done. All done.